I'm subbing for my mom again today, but I didn't know I was subbing for her until an hour ago. I did not pack a lunch and I am not prepared. That's fine. My husband made breakfast burritos, so I'm gonna heat up a breakfast burrito and make myself a coffee and make my lunch and then go sub for my mom and also call her on the way there. I don't know what she wants me to do. Actually though, I could probably just do the same project again because I think all the classes today didn't have art this week. I'll probably call her anyway just to say hi. I don't usually use cups quite so conventional. It was out on the counter already and it's clean, and I have a feeling that means it didn't fit in the cabinet because we have a few too many cups because of my jar collecting habit, so to probably get it out of rotation. Might have been a little too much salt. I also added cinnamon, but probably too much cinnamon. I might make a triple shot because I was expecting to sleep in a little, but then I got the text. I had kind of planned for today to be like a snoozing content day. Sleep in, read my book, make some videos, do my little bit, my little shtick. But then my mom's friend texted me, like, do you want to come in for her today? And I was like, all right. So now here I am, lunchless. I'm going to go pretend to know how to teach art. I wasn't joking about the triple shot. I'm also going to add a Peru. Feels like wasteful behavior. The cup is so large and the day is so long. I don't see why I shouldn't have a triple shot. I don't see why. I used to drink 4 shots of espresso. 4 shots of espresso, vanilla sweet cream, cold foam, extra ice in a venti cup, straight to my veins every single day. There was one time when I was working in admin, doing recruitment and planning recruitment events. I got to work in the morning. We had an event that started at 4, so I was going to be at the office until like 7. I shamelessly did have 6 shots of espresso around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Not one of my better choices. I still vividly remember the feeling of 6 shots of espresso. I did not love it. I gave it a healthy glug. This is a lot of coffee. I wouldn't call this a latte and I wouldn't call it a cortado. I don't think it's quite 50% coffee, 50% milk. It's definitely not 3/4 milk, 1/4 coffee. It's delicious. Breakfast, the food. I have this avocado that I feel like has to get eaten. Is it good? Is it good? Oh, yay. Not gonna eat the pit side. I'm gonna save the pit side. If you leave the pit in your avocado and then put it in the fridge, it makes your avocado last longer and better in the fridge. This is a sausage, egg, and cheese burrito. Roll a rack up. Delicious. I keep all my leftover Taco Bell hot sauces in this little jar on my counter. I'm gonna do a fire and a mild and put my hair up. Should we vlog on a work day? Delicious. You know what? That could be fun. A work day vlog. I feel like this coffee may be coming with me in the car. This is peppermint tea, so it kind of cancels out that 3rd shot. I figured out a lunch. I need to quick swap my Awala straws. This is not enough coffee for this. Probably just a little too much coffee for this. So, perfect. I spilled. I should have known when I made 3 shots that I wasn't going to be able to drink it all. Water bottle's ready. One thing that is supremely different about me and my mom gets to work at contract hours. She is here when the day starts. She does not get here 1 second early. I get here 35, 40 minutes early just because that's when I always get to work. Except at my last school. I was getting a little lazy at my last school and I was only getting there like 10 minutes early, which was not enough time. Anywho, water, lunch, and we have my coffee. I also stopped and got an iced tea, but that's my tripod. Pretzels left over from yesterday, apple slices, sumo, a cheese stick, emergency last minute breakfast, a thick milk cereal bowl. I forgot to pack granola. I was thinking about the fact that I forgot to pack granola when I was in the car and I was like, oh, wait a second. I have my leftover pretzels. So I'm gonna test this out before I put it in the fridge and see if pretzel yogurt makes any reasonable sense. Because it does need a crunch. Thick milk cereal bowl is kind of a violent act without a crunch. Yeah. Oh, and there's a little salt. I like that. This was my last minute emergency lunch because I didn't pack lunch last night. I thought the glue would have dried enough overnight to peel. Like this one definitely did, but these did not. So I'm just gonna stick the glue sponges back in here. And they're still pretty gluey. Glue sponge, glue sponge. You're soggy. And some fresh glue, fresh glue, fresh glue. This sponge was already kind of soggy, but it's gonna need more glue, I think. Because she sees the entire school, she basically spends the whole week doing the same lesson, just like a little different depending on the class. We're just doing the same thing we did yesterday. Refill some tissue paper, tissue paper, tissue paper, tissue paper. I'm gonna get some drawing paper, some green paper, cut them for projects for next week. This is like a different green than this green. This paper is like almost too big for the paper cutter because we're gonna do positive space and negative space. So they're gonna dot around a shape as like a stencil, and they're gonna use paper to make the same shape. Same shape using positive space for one and negative space for the other. Hi, Mama. Hi, go.